Grogu and Groot. I am something else. The stars outside the viewport blur and shudder as two damaged ships drift together, held in an uneasy formation by emergency tethers and mutual necessity. Sparks crawl along exposed hull plating, and warning lights pulse in overlapping rhythms that make Rocket wince, and Din Djarin reach instinctively for his blaster then stop, remembering how little good it would do in a decompressed corridor. The Mandalorian stands rigid near the docking hatch, helmet reflecting the mismatched silhouettes of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Drax stares back at him with equal intensity, clearly convinced that this helmeted figure is either a great warrior or a deeply suspicious statue. Grogu, meanwhile, has already forgotten the tension. He peers out from his hovering pram, eyes wide, ears twitching with curiosity, as he senses something familiar yet entirely new aboard the combined vessels, an energy that feels alive, slow, and patient. Groot feels it too. The small tree-like being tilts his head, bark creaking softly as his eyes glow with mild curiosity. He looks at Grogu, and for a moment the noise of alarms, arguing adults, and clanking metal fades into the background. "I am Groot," he says gently. Grogu blinks, then coos, lifting one tiny hand in greeting. The temporary alliance is uneasy but unavoidable. Rocket crawls through a ceiling panel muttering about ancient junk tech nightmares, while Mando and Gamora secure unstable corridors. Star-Lord tries to break the tension with jokes that land somewhere between awkward and ignored. Grogu slips away the first chance he gets. Groot notices immediately and follows, his wooden feet padding softly along the deck. The two wander into a sealed section of the ship where the walls are older, etched with symbols that glow faintly when Grogu passes by. The air hums not with machinery, but with recognition. Grogu's ears lift as he feels it. An ancient system, dormant for centuries, designed to respond only to living, thinking beings. Not commands, not codes, presence. He reaches out with the Force. The walls respond. Light spills across the chamber, symbols igniting like constellations being remembered rather than activated. Vines of soft energy coil along the floor, and Groot's bark shivers as something deep within him stirs. "I am Groot," he says, voice uncertain. Grogu giggles. Elsewhere, Rocket freezes mid-rant. "Oh no," he mutters. "That's the sound of ancient tech waking up because someone touched it. I hate that sound." Din turns sharply. Grogu. They arrive at the chamber just as the floor blooms with living light. Groot is growing. Not violently, not explosively. Slowly, purposefully, his branches stretching, leaves unfurling in patterns that mirror the glowing glyphs around them. His presence stabilizes the room, the ancient system recalibrating itself around him. Rocket stares, stunned. He's not just a plant. He's a receiver. A biological key. Gamora narrows her eyes. "You're saying this thing was built for his species?" Rocket nods slowly. "Or something like it. Something old, cosmic old." Grogu floats closer, concentrating, the Force flowing through him not as power but as encouragement. The energy amplifies Groot's natural connection, accelerating growth but keeping it balanced. For the first time, Groot doesn't just repeat his phrase. He pauses. His eyes meet Grogu's. "I am," he says slowly, bark creaking with effort. Grogu gasps. Delighted. Groot finishes proudly. Grogu laughs so hard his prom wobbles. The chamber stabilizes, lights dimming to a soft glow. The ancient system powers down, not broken, but satisfied. It has found what it was waiting for. Mando exhales quietly, tension easing just a fraction. "Kid, what did you do?" Grogu looks up at him, then at Groot, then back again, lifting both hands as if to say this. Drax crosses his arms solemnly. The small green warrior has made a tree friend. "This is how legends begin." Star-Lord nods. "Honestly, yeah, sounds right." Groot turns to Grogu again, clearly concentrating harder than ever before. His branches rustle. "I am Grogu." Grogu beams, claps, and gently taps Groot's bark with the Force, not pushing, not pulling, just sharing warmth. Rocket watches, uncharacteristically quiet. "Well," he mutters, "that answers a lot of uncomfortable scientific questions." Mando steps closer, placing a steady hand near Grogu's prom. "We won't be keeping him," he says automatically, then pauses, watching the two children of entirely different galaxies laughing together. "But we'll help," he adds. Groot straightens, standing a little taller, a little surer. "I am Groot," he says this time. It sounds like choice. Grogu coos in agreement, and somewhere deep in the ship, ancient systems record a simple truth. Two seeds have met, and the galaxy has shifted just a little.